Okay, chaps! Tight formation! Straight and level! Let's get this done and go home! Flank! Much heavier than expected! What? Abort! That flak's thick enough to walk on! We've got fuel for another run, but Hawker's gonna have to take care of those cannons!
Take out that dam, and it'll cripple a whole lot of Nazi schemes around here. That bridge should give me a better look at the defenses. Taking out those flak batteries on the dam is a top priority, and I need to find a way to build up the pressure behind the dam, so we make the biggest mess possible when those Lancasters hit their target. If the Germans have any sense, they'll be sending snipers up ahead. Got a clear shot on the controls next to those overflow pipes. Hit those, and the water pressure behind the dam is gonna start building quick as anything. That's one pipe dealt with. One to go. That's both pipes sealed. Dam's gonna be fit to burst in no time. Could be climbable. Good job they called me Spider in basic. Enemy troops ahead. Dealer's choice. Loud and fast or slow and quick.
Ist da jemand?
Hast du gehört, was Dieter über diese Tommy-Bomber gesagt hat, die über den Damm geflogen sind?
Hab gehört, dass die Flaks einen davon abgeschossen und den Rest vertrieben haben.
Stimmt, aber das war noch gar nicht das Interessante.
Sowas nennt sich Bombe.
Sehr lustig.
Wer ist da?
Flak cannon. Nothing a good old satchel charge can't topple. But the way they're set up, reckon I might be able to make them shoot each other. Save myself a bit of bother. defense dealt with. Our bombers should have a clear run at the dam now. That'll do it. Need to get moving before our Lanks blow this place to hell. Then I can get back to tracking down Otto Kruger, after dealing with whatever's got some local resistance in a tizzy.
Wo zur Hölle bist du hin?
Wo bist du hin?
Na los, komm raus. Als würde jemand über mein Grab laufen.
prepare for release. Payload ready, Skip. Bombardier, you have control. Roger that. Coming up on the release point. Steady. Steady. She's away. Running. 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 Impact. Detonation confirmed. All flights, this is Foxtrot Leader. Mission successful. Target destroyed.
Easy now. Let's not do anything we might regret. Carillon, I take it. My mate Morris. We need to go
You
find...
are the SOE agent?
Name's Hawker. Harry Hawker.
We have your man from Station 12. Come. Time is of the essence.
Welcome to the Resistance.
Saint Raymond. Regional headquarters of German military intelligence. We have been using a dead drop at the city's basilica to contact a mid-rank officer we know only as Vertigo. His last report spoke of a serious threat against Allied forces. He has offered detailed plans to the Resistance in exchange for safe passage. I planned to extract him days ago, but was instructed that only the SOE were to make contact with Vertigo. Since then, the city has been overrun with Gestapo. We can only surmise that they are aware of Vertigo and that he has gone into hiding. Bonne chance.
The boys in London want me to retrieve Vertigo's intel. And to do that, I'll need to find his bolt hole. It's got to be around here somewhere. Sneak into the regional Nazi intelligence HQ, find a mole before the Gestapo, and try to find out what's got this so-called Vertigo bloke so worried. Got my work cut out for me on this one. A rat bomb. Could come in handy. If Carillon is right, there's a network of old tunnels under this town. If I find them, maybe I can use them to stay out of sight. Gestapo have been here a few days at least. Looks like they ain't found Vertigo yet. Good. Means I've still got a chance. The Basilica. Carillon said that's where the dead drop was. Should be a good view from the tower. Okay, where's this dead drop hiding then?
Darf ich frei sprechen?
Nur zu.
Was könnte dieser Maulwurf den getan haben, um so etwas zu rechtfertigen? Ich habe noch nie so viele Gestapo-Offiziere auf einem Haufen gesehen.
Wir stehen im Schatten der Abwehr.
It's a note from Vertigo. Gestapo on his tail. Needs an extraction. Says he's gone to ground near the library garden. Right, that's the dead drop taken care of. If I remember his file right, that's Vertigo's apartment block.
Hierhin würde Günsche ganz bestimmt nicht zurückkehren. Wen interessiert das? Hier ist niemand, der zuhört. Das meine ich doch. Wir sollten dort sein, wo er hingeht. Hier könnte jeder diese Idioten
Ist da jemand?
Aber natürlich. Ja, weiß ich.
Gestapo's done a number on this place. I should see if they missed something. Vertigo's long gone. Squeaky floorboard. A book on the Cathar Ways. Tunnels under St. Raymond. So, Vertigo knew they existed beneath the city. Vertigo's note mentioned the library garden. Given that he knows about the tunnels, maybe he's beneath the garden.
Hallo? Was?
Stay sharp, Hawker. Abwehr HQ is going to be crawling with Jerry. Going through the front door is probably not the best idea.
Erklären Sie das.
Philo Beck. Infamous partisan hunter, according to his file. Got wounded in a fight with Carrion's men. Reckon I should finish what they started. This rat's primed and ready for the guest of honor.
Moment!
This must be the library. Nazis are checking through all the police files. I better make sure that the ones that could lead to resistance fighters disappear. Infestation dealt with. Happy trails, Beck. Gabrielle Dubois. According to this, the Nazis have her listed as a potential resistance fighter. Not anymore, they don't. Pierre Moreau. Ah, quite the rap sheet. Definitely part of the resistance according to this document. But the Nazis don't need to know that. This file's on one of Carrion's men, Gilles. That's the last of the files on the Resistance. Carrion owes me a pint.
Was? Hallo? Was?
Damn it. Poor bugger shot himself rather than risk capture. Well, at least the Gestapo didn't find him and torture him. Could have compromised the Resistance and SOE. Might be a way in over the wall. Found a way in. Now to find Vertigo's office, and the intel that's got everyone so excited. This is it, Vertigo's office. Obviously need a key if I'm going to open this without raising the alarm. These documents are coded. I can't make head nor tail of them. Need to get them back to Morris. See what all this fuss is about.
Mission fulfilled. Hawker has returned with Vertigo's intel. Analysis by our on-site codebreaker, Sergeant Morris Ahmed, already confirms some of the claims made by Vertigo. If the claims are true, we could be dealing with a new, unknown, and deadly Nazi superweapon. Therefore, the SOE is of the belief that D-Day is at risk. Hawker will remain embedded within the Resistance. He will work with them to identify the exact nature of this threat and neutralize it by any means necessary. From the ongoing analysis of Vertigo's files, we now know that this new superweapon involves the nearby district of Fourvière. There, a greatly increased Nazi presence throughout the region is being overseen by an unusually high number of Gestapo, who are operating out of offices situated within the Hotel Terminus. Among their concerns are high volumes of suspicious cargo passing through the train station. Last we knew, local resistance attempted to inspect some of the cargo, but we have since lost contact with them. Locate them, should you wish. While we don't yet know where these shipments are headed nor what they are, we believe some of these supplies are being stored within the hotel. Your orders are to recover intel from the Gestapo offices, inspect the cargo in the hotel's cellar, identify what warrants such protection at the train station, and use your discretion regarding how best to deal with anything you should find. Good luck.
If Vertigo was right, the Nazis are cooking up some kind of superweapon. If I can find a way to the hotel and the train station, maybe I can find out what they're up to. Safe house has been compromised, which explains why we lost contact. Looks like I'm gonna have to finish what they started.
Ist da jemand?
This letter says there's another safe house, somewhere in the town's central blocks. If I can find it, that might be where the resistance cell are hiding.
Was wohl daheim gerade los ist?
Bridge is crawling. Too many eyes, too many lights. Stay sharp, Walker. Gotta be a reason for this much security.
Hallo?
Ist da jemand?
Oh, thank goodness you're not a German. You must be the SOE agent Carillon mentioned before we lost communication.
Glad you're in one piece, mate. Keep quiet and stay hidden. I'll let Carillon know you're safe.
Maybe once we kick the Nazi pigs out of France, I'll tell you why we call her the fortress. Good hunting, English.
The resistance cellar's safe. Good to know. Might even put a smile on Carrion's face. Chance would be a fine thing. Of course, the Gestapo have made their nest in the town's fanciest hotel. Tyranny always did have a taste for luxury. Bloody hell. This place is crawling with Nazis. Must be Gestapo HQ for the entire region. Can't afford to get caught here.
Was war das? Hallo?
This is bad. Looks like we're dealing with a chemical superweapon. But the Nazis don't use stuff like that on the battlefield. Well, till now. the superweapon project. And its name, Kleiner Bloomer. Plus references to a dozen or so locations across France. This Nazi scheme might be bigger than we thought. Manifest. These Germans are shifting a lot of cargo, and all over France. Most of it heading to Site D. Yeah, that can't be a coincidence. That's a big bloody train. Looks important for whatever they're up to. Reckon someone should put it out of commission.
Was war das? Hallo?
Mission fulfilled. Reconnaissance carried out by Hawker confirms the Nazis have been transporting high volumes of specialized equipment, the nature of which strongly implies their superweapon project to be chemical in its nature. A cargo manifest acquired by Hawker further confirms this thesis. In addition to the equipment, vast quantities of chemicals are being transported by rail through and from Fourvière. Fortunately, we have a lead as to where. Intel recovered from Gestapo offices have revealed a number of sites with ties to the superweapon project, which we now know to be called Kleine Blume. Of particular interest is Site D, which we believe to be the manufacturing plant for the weapon. While our on-site codebreaker deciphers the final Vertigo files to identify the precise location of Site D, a new and urgent matter has come to light, requiring Captain Hawker's immediate attention. While London continues to locate Site D, the Kleine Blume production facility, a new urgent matter has arisen, as well as an opportunity. Due to the challenges faced during our initial attempts to bomb the Vallée de la Cluse Dam, the Germans have come into the possession of an undetonated upkeep bouncing bomb. The top-secret design of which the Germans have been unable to replicate. Until now. Local resistance report that a team of German superweapons experts have arrived to study the bomb, having traveled in from one of the potential Site D locations. Notably, they work for Dr. Uwe Schörner, one of the world's foremost and most infamous chemical biologists. Hawker, you must return to the dam and destroy our bomb before it can be extracted or transported. And you are to eliminate all traces of any German work relating to our bomb, including anyone who has worked on documenting the device and any output they've generated.
The Nazis managed to get their hands on one of our top-secret bouncing bombs. By the time I'm done here, I wish they had. Gotta make sure anything they've learned about it never makes it back to Berlin. The scientists brought in to study the bomb. London reckons they know a thing or two about what's going on at Site D. Could kill two birds with one stone here. Chance would be a fine thing.
Nächstes heißt es, dass Tauben sie hergebracht haben. Johann redet Blödsinn.
Das stimmt, aber er meinte, er hätte es mit eigenen Augen gesehen. Ich habe auch gehört, dass sie eine dieser neuen Waffen im Wrack des Bombers gefunden haben, der von der Flak abgeschossen wurde. Vermutlich wurden deshalb die ganzen Eierköpfe aus dem Vaterland eingeflogen.
Du solltest dir weniger Gedanken über Gerüchte als über die bevorstehende Invasion machen.
Sollen sie doch kommen. Wir sind bereit. Wir haben unsere eigenen Wunderwaffen.
Hoffentlich wirken die auch Wunder. Ansonsten haben wir nämlich nur eine mit Kindern und alten Männern besetzte Küstenverteidigung.
That shipment might contain some of the technology the Nazis nicked from that crashed Lank. Better make sure it never makes it back to Berlin. Shoddy lawn work, but the grass is long enough to hide me.
Moment mal.
This will help.
Ich soll dem Generalleutnant gehen.
That research camp should be just up ahead. Need to take a look and see what their eggheads have found.
Was war das? Hallo?
Roll weiter den Stein den Hügel rauf, Horst. Jetzt können wir aber sicher sein, dass die Resistance heute Nacht was Neues zum Sabotieren hat. Dieser nutzlose Clown von einem Oberst hat keine Ahnung, wie schwierig es ist, die Systeme am Laufen zu halten. Ich bin ein ausgebildeter Profi.
Stay sharp, Hawker. Whole place is gonna be crawling with Jerry, inside and out.
Na, das ist doch mal ein Leben. So ein Haus will ich haben, wenn der Krieg vorbei ist.
Sie wollen ein Anwesen, das zur Garnison umfunktioniert wurde?
Was? Nein, natürlich nicht.
Was wollen Sie denn mit einem Haus voller Soldaten?
Ich meine ein hübsches Haus mit toller Aussicht. Trottel. Zurück an die Arbeit.
Job done. It'll take 'em a while to pull that spanner out of the works.
Dauert nicht mehr lang. Dann kann ich mich aufs Ohr hauen.
Was wohl daheim gerade los ist?
Mission success. The bouncing bomb and all studies of it have been obliterated, and as hoped, the German scientists have shed more light on the Kleiner Blume threat. Their possessions concealing intel that both corroborates our findings and confirms the location of Site D. These new Nazi documents refer to Special Committee C, the Chemical Weapons Division within the Speer Ministry, led by Otto Kruger. Officially disbanded, yet apparently still operational, and extremely dangerous. As to why the superweapons specialists would dare carry this evidence confirming Kruger's seemingly unsanctioned activities, oh, we can only speculate. Perhaps they plan to report his deeds to the Reich. This would explain the following comms intercepted by Bletchley Park.
Der Abwehrmaulwurf wurde zum Schweigen gebracht. Und trotzdem finde ich, dass Ihre Gestapo unsere Geheimnisse nicht schnell genug verbergen kann. Finde nur ich es eigenartig, dass uns die Alliierten offenbar auf der Spur sind.
Da unsere Feinde so interessiert an der Arbeit des Sonderkomitees C sind, befriedigen wir ihre Neugier. Es wird höchste Zeit für einen Feldtest der kleinen Blume.
Chemical analysis of equipment and components recovered in Fourvière indicates that Kleiner Blume is an advanced form of nerve agent, and as a result, poses a significant threat to D-Day. Thanks to the Vertigo files and reports from resistance cells throughout France, we are continuing to identify all sites being used by Special Committee C, and we have now located Site D, the Kleiner Blume production facility, and the location of a command and control bunker, the destruction of which could aid impending Allied efforts in the area. With vast amounts of chemical components arriving at regular intervals, the nerve agent is being manufactured in a plant hidden somewhere within the Rouge tunnel, west of Marseille, dangerously close to a large civilian population. Hawker, despite the risk to the surrounding population, your mission may be the only way to save D-Day, and perhaps the war itself. Locate the Kleiner Blume production facility and destroy or disable the plant. By any means necessary. At any cost.
No wonder Carrion looked like a ghost when I left. Gotta be smart about this, or a lot of innocent lives could be lost. Destroy or disable the chemical weapons plant by any means necessary. And with Marseille not even 6 miles away. I should take out that coastal defense bunker. Anything to give our boys a better chance when they hit those beaches.
Warst du schon mal in der Fabrik? Man hat mir gesagt, ich soll mir da drin die Nase zuhalten.
Da solltest du dir nicht nur die Nase zuhalten. Du weißt, was die da herstellen, oder?
Das Hauptgeschoss ist aber tabu.
Ein Ratschlag. Wenn du mal Ziegler unterstehen solltest, lass dich nicht beim Faulenzen erwischen. Das ist nicht nur so dahergesagt, dass er seine Männer schleift.
Dann sollte ich nicht an der Eisenbahnstation.
They must use that U-boat to deliver chemicals to the plant and then ship out the climate bloomer. Can't be having that, can we? Shoddy lawn work, but the grass is long enough to hide me. My gun's good for splitting skulls. Would you look at that? An unattended diesel pump hooked up to be a real shame if some chance I accidentally turned the pump on. That'll do it. Straight to the bottom.
Wie lange soll ich denn noch warten? Bald ist mein Geburtstag vorbei. Ich dachte, Deutsche wären für ihre Effizienz bekannt.
Tut mir leid, es dauert nicht mehr lang. Dann zeigen wir Ihnen wahre deutsche Gastfreundschaft.
Ich hoffe nur, jemand hat guten Wein mitgebracht. Aber was ich nicht alles für eine Flasche aus dem Valais des Dieux geben würde. Nicht diese Katzenpisse der Wein nennen.
Using a machine gun.
Nein, Wein gibt es leider nicht. Aber dafür haben wir was viel Besseres. Und zwar nur für echte Männer. Schnaps.
Désolé, mais non.
Sollten wir ihn nicht im Auge behalten?
Na, nur zu, wenn du noch mehr von seinem betrunkenen Geschwafel hören willst.
Da ist was dran. Und das könnte die schlimmste Geburtstagsfeier sein, auf der ich jemals war.
Wahrscheinlich ist er so betrunken, dass er gar nicht merkt, wenn jemand geht.
Da ist auch was dran. Ein neuer Rekord.
Cost. File says he's many happy returns, mate.
Umso mehr ein Grund dafür, dass du bleibst.
Unglaublich, dass ich lieber auf Patrouille wäre als hier. Na los, bevor er zurückkommt.
Was war das? Hallo? Was?
This is the place. Somewhere the Nazis are cooking up a chemical weapon so deadly it could win them the war. I need to find it. This must be the control room, with a main production lab through there. If there's a way to wreck this place without risking Marseille, this will be where I can find it.
Erleben wir einen Schrecken ohne Ende. Auch wenn die Gestapo alles vertuscht.
Glaub mir, wenn das Oberkommando jemals rausfindet, was wir hier machen, sagen wir einfach, es gibt einen Notfallplan. Etwas, das uns Zeit verschafft, um eine andere Betätigung zu finden. Es geht raus und ich habe den Schlüssel dafür. Wenn man uns entdecken sollte, kann ich die Anlage zerstören. Glaub mir, niemand wird jemals erfahren, was wir hier machen.
Looks like they were ready to cover their tracks, blow the labs to Kingdom Come. Happy to lend them a helping hand.
Hallo?
Now we're cooking. Bloody do it. That's not gonna go unnoticed. Move it, Hawker.
Was war das? Hallo?
Sie da, Bericht. Wie viele Wachen haben heute Abend Dienst?
Wir sind unterbesetzt. Mehrere Männer liegen auf der Krankenstation, nachdem sie die Dämpfe aus dem Steinbruch eingeatmet haben.
Ziegler gibt keinen seiner Männer frei, die diesen verdammten Zug bewachen.
Das größte Problem ist der Eingang zur Fabrik vom Steinbruch. Wir haben so wenige Männer, dass der momentan praktisch unbewacht ist.
Wie soll ich denn bitte schön ein Perimeter ohne genügend Männer bewachen? Mal nachdenken.
Those trucks must be how they cart around all the chemical shipments arriving here. I should take them out.
Mission fulfilled. Orca has successfully disabled the Kleiner Blumer production facility and avoided any civilian casualties in the process. Though the Germans no longer have the means to produce Kleiner Blumer, it is unknown how much they had stockpiled prior to today. It must be understood, there is more Kleiner Blumer in Nazi hands. The threat it poses remains, but not for much longer. Thanks to intel recovered by Hawker from the production facility, London has located the center of the Kleiner Blumer program, as well as Dr. Uwe Schörner, the head scientist responsible for the deadly nerve agent. It's time to deal with both. London has located the Special Committee C Nerve Center, the heart of the Kleiner Blumer program, Fort Rouge, a Napoleonic bastion once thought to be impregnable. London's efforts to destroy the site have failed. Using their anti-aircraft gun battery, the Nazis brought down our master bomber. The RAF are now softening up the area. With a well-placed transponder, they'll be able to level the site with precision bombing, even under pressure, utilizing an experimental weapon of our own. Known as an earthquake bomb, it will obliterate the fortress and destroy any on-site Kleiner Blumer. Although we only have one today, Station 12 assure us it will be more than sufficient. Hawker, while the Nazi eyes are on the sky, your mission is to infiltrate Fort Rouge, locate and destroy the AA guns, recover intel that can help us understand how best to nullify or destroy Kleiner Blumer by identifying its weaknesses or limitations, and place a transponder to aid our bombers. Due to the priceless intel, we'll await confirmation of your exfiltration before they strike. Good luck.
Take out some AA guns and place a transponder somewhere in a bona fide fortress full of Nazis that might be stocked with ruddy nerve gas before the whole place gets bombed to oblivion. Don't like to make it easy for me, do they?
Hast du das gesehen? Das ist wahre deutsche Präzision. Diese Amateure der Alliierten haben keine Chance.
Tja, du hast schon so oft damit geprahlt, ein Scharfschütze zu sein, aber jetzt habe ich es endlich mal mit eigenen Augen gesehen. Gute Arbeit!
Die Geschütztürme sind genau wie ich. Präzise und hart.
Und genau wie die Geschütztürme droht dein Ego zu überhitzen. Also, dann zeig mir doch mal, dass das nicht nur ein Glückstreffer war. Was war das? Hallo?
One AA gun dealt, bloody hell. That town's taken a right pounding. Good job the resistance evacuated the civilians from this place months ago. There's another reason our bombers have been having so much trouble. AA guns, that's as clear as these guys are gonna get. This must be Schöner's lab, the birthplace of Kleiner Blumer, no doubt. Let's see if he left any notes around. That used to be the town hall. Looks like it's a Nazi garrison now, and well guarded. Schöner's keen to cover his tracks. One well-placed coal torpedo and I can give this guy a chemical reaction he's not expecting.
Ich bin von einer Bande von Idioten umgeben. Nicht einmal Krüger wusste meine Genialität zu schätzen.
All set. An apple a day might keep the doctor away, but I prefer a more permanent solution. Well, that certainly struck a nerve, wouldn't you say?
Das besser als Dr. Schön in der Kurve. Bei dem kriege ich das Gruseln. Der sieht mich jedes Mal an, als wollte er Experimente an mir durchführen. Ich weiß, was er da in seinem Labor so alles treibt. Ich wette eine Wochenration, dass er da drin ein Monster.
Hältst du mal den Mund? Hier erwischt uns niemand.
Können wir uns beeilen? Das war doch eine Kirche. Hier muss es irgendwas geben, womit man den Durst löschen kann.
Mittlerweile finde ich das eine furchtbare Idee.
Heiltränke sollte man natürlich meiden. Aber ich wette, es gibt hier irgendwas zum Nippen. Es muss einfach was geben. Was war das? Hallo?
Schöner's notes. It'll take greater minds than mine to make sense of these papers. Gotta hope there's some...
Warum dauert das mit Stunden so lang? Laut den Befehlen war er bei...
Man hat es ihm gesagt, schon unzählige Male. Aber anscheinend ist er zu beschäftigt.
Dann schleif ihn raus. Es ist zu seinem Besten. Hier ist niemand sicher.
Schleif du ihn doch raus. Wozu? Wissenschaftler wird, dann wird er nicht derjenige sein, der ihn mit Gewalt irgendwo rausgerückt hat.
Der Trottel brennt uns noch alle Augen.
Is always good. I don't like this. Whatever's at the end of this tunnel is bad news. This is it. This is where the Kleiner Bloom has been sent.
Oh, geschafft! Ich wäre stolz, wenn ich nicht so erschöpft wäre. Die Züge sind planmäßig abgefahren. Ich hatte schon befürchtet, dass wir das nicht hinkriegen.
Wie die Offiziere geredet haben, dachte ich schon, die würden ohne die Fracht losfahren. Für das ganze Kistenschleppen haben wir uns einen Orden verdient.
Na, ich hätte lieber ein Bier. Obwohl ich das gerade auch nicht mehr hochheben könnte.
Da sagst du was. Aber vielleicht werden wir ja Helden, weil wir geholfen haben, den Krieg zu gewinnen.
Looks like the Kleiner Bloomer was all brought here, but it was shipped out before I arrived. Question is, Where's it gone? Some Nazi's starting a little wine cellar, is he? And all this plonk is from one place, the Vallée des Dieux vineyard. This is bad. Very, very bad. They've weaponized the Kleiner Bloomer into warheads. Special Committee C might already be ready to deploy them. Damn it. This map shows all the facilities used by Special Committee C. One of them's a vineyard. And with all the vino piled up there, that can't be a coincidence. Damn it. The Kleiner Bloomer was here, I'm sure of it. And now... it can't have gotten far. As soon as this place is leveled, I'll pick up the trail.
Was für ein Tag. Ich freue mich schon auf mein Bier.
I need to connect the transmitter to the junction box on that mast.
Was war das? Hallo? Wer ist da?
There, transponder's active. Just a shame I can't stick around to see what a top-secret earthquake bomb can do, but duty calls. Once it's connected, our bombers should have everything they need to level this place.
Mission fulfilled. Thanks to Hawker, the RAF successfully destroyed the fortress. From multiple resistance sources, we believe that Special Committee C's stockpiles of Kleiner Blume have now been weaponized into warheads in a hidden area within Fort Rouge, and have been transported by rail to another site. However, thanks to Hawker's efforts, his photographs of the French railway network map will help identify all remaining sites being used by Kruger, and by those actively supporting his mutiny. More pertinently, we know where the Kleiner Blume warheads have been sent. The Vallée de Dieu vineyard. D-Day is imminent, but remains in jeopardy as long as the Nazis and Special Committee C still have Kleiner Blume.
Wir haben die Waffe entwickelt, die die Invasion der Alliierten aufhalten wird. Eine Waffe, die unser Führer in seiner Feigheit nicht einsetzen würde. Wir werden unsere Mission erfüllen. Deutschland wird siegen. Und wenn es uns das Leben kostet. Schon bald werden wir in Reichweite jeder Landungsstelle der Alliierten sein. Der Sieg gehört bereits uns.
Hawker, so far you have destroyed the means of manufacturing the nerve agent Kleiner Blume, and played a vital role in leveling Otto Kruger's warhead assembly site. Unfortunately, all the warheads have been extracted by rail before your arrival, thanks to the machinations of Kruger and Special Committee C. Analysis of the railway network map you acquired has determined that, against all odds, the last remaining Kleiner Blume stockpiles have been sent to the Vallée de Dieu vineyard. London has reason to believe that this was once a V1 launch site, and since aerial photography has failed to confirm this theory, well, there is speculation that the V1 site may be below ground. V1 flying bombs alone are capable of mass devastation, but equipped with Kleiner Blume, the Allies would be defenseless against such an attack. If our suspicions prove correct, Hawker, do whatever it takes to stop the Kleiner Blume from being deployed. Good luck.
This is where the Kleiner Blume warheads were sent to. A suspected V1 launch site. Is this where the trail ends? Is this the final step in Kruger's scheme? That's one of the 3 snipers the Resistance warned me about. And that's not any fool with a rifle. Unless Hitler's training sommeliers. That is a lot of Jerry guarding a vineyard. What are these boys hiding? That's the last of them. Amateurs. From the air, the chateau doesn't look like anything special. From down here on the ground, it's clear as day this is a major site.
Was? Hallo?
Nazis aren't known for their subtlety, but Kruger and his cronies have been bloody good at hiding things, even from the Reich. Control room. One of these switches must be worth a go. The switch opened those doors down there. Time to see what they're hiding and make sure it never sees the light of day. Warheads, but not for V1 rockets. For something else, something shorter, something bespoke. Probably Kleiner Bloomer. This place is too big to be just a launch site. Whatever they'd been doing here, it can't be good. Need to put a stop to it. What the? We got it all wrong. Kleiner Bloom was just a part of the superweapon project. Bloody hell. One of the Zugwerfers is still here. This might be my only chance to take it out. That much armor, there's only one way I could take out that Zugwerfer. Precision blast. Lucky. Optimal conditions here compared to any battlefield. How are we gonna stop the other Zugwerfers?
Was? Hallo?
I should take out the V1 launch site. Can't take any chances. Can't let the Nazis launch any more V1 rockets. Need to destroy their stockpile and launcher. That's the ramp all set. Just gotta tamper with a rocket. And let fruit set the whole thing off. That should take care of the launch site. Need to get clear before it blows. sure London will be pleased to hear that this place can now be listed as a former launch site.
Ihren Dreck sogar in den Schuhen. Wird bei der Scheune nicht Plattengift gelagert? Wir sollten später welches holen und das Problem selbst lösen.
Ja, ich glaube, ich habe da welches gesehen. Bereiten wir diesen Plagen ein für alle Mal ein Ende.
Turns out Aldo's fond of the wine made at this vineyard. Hot wine's poison. Just need to ring the dinner bell and let Aldo take a sip of his vino. After everything he's done, I hope it hurts.
Wollen Sie Ihren Vorgesetzten unbewacht zurücklassen? Wie inkompetent sind Sie eigentlich? Nein, wir bleiben hier und rufen Wein. Wo ist mein Wein? Machen Sie mit. Sie und Ihr Freund.
Ist da jemand? Vielleicht wäre es besser, wenn ich selbst eine Flasche suche.
Compliments of the Resistance.
Mission fulfilled. While confirming the presence of the V1 launch site, we were again too late to intercept the Kleiner Blume warheads, and Hawker uncovered the true crisis we now face. Zugwerfers. Heavily armored combat-ready Sonderzuger locomotives, equipped with the means to launch bespoke rocket-powered Kleiner Blume warheads, loaded with what we can only hope are their last reserves of Kleiner Blume. One alone could destroy D-Day. We believe the Germans possess 4. London has determined the most likely site the Zugwerfers will be dispatched from. One way or another, the end is nigh. It's time to put a stop to Kleiner Blume and Special Committee C, once and for all.
Allied forces have commenced Operation Overlord and will land on French soil within 24 hours. Once the Nazis learn of our intended landing site, the Zugwerfers will be able to reposition and annihilate our entire landing force. Station 12 photographic reconnaissance puts the Zugwerfers at Gare du Nord, a major rail hub somehow still operational despite multiple Allied bombing runs. RAF Mosquitoes are en route, carrying payloads of a secret incendiary compound called napalm. Your mission is to do whatever it takes to ensure the trains cannot deliver their Kleiner Blumer payloads, and to place a transmitter to signal commencement of the precision bombardment. Due to the clear and present threat posed to Operation Overlord, Hawker, there won't be time for you to get clear. It is with immense regret that London thanks you for your courage and sacrifice. Godspeed, Harry.
Bonne chance, mon ami.
You don't have to do this alone. I can
Go. I've got it from here. Whatever it takes. This is it. Infiltrate the rail yard. Make sure the Zugwerfers are still here when everything goes up, me included. Here we go, Harry. Last mission. Make it count.
Ist da jemand?
Warum hast du so gut...
Warum denn nicht? Die Zugwerfer werden nicht mal
Ist da jemand?
Zugwerfers. Need to knock out the engine. Make sure he can't get away from the airstrike.
Ist da jemand?
Was? Hallo?
Hier ist ja alles verwüstet. Wie kann das noch funktionieren?
Du bist wohl neu hier. Wir lassen es absichtlich Beschädigte auf.
Das ist genial.
Gebraucht. Dabei werden wir bald den Angriff starten, der den Krieg...
blockhouse there looks important. Rail yard's on the other side of this wall. Need to find a way through. Am I getting closer to the rail yard? This place is like a maze. If I take out those flank cannons, it'll make life easier for the RAF heavies.
Ist da jemand?
Bloomer, the Zugwerfers, nothing here will see the light of day. Jerry's built a decent network of defenses here. For all the good it's gonna do them.
Da stimmt was nicht. Turn this place to rubble.
This bunker's brand new, but made to look like it's taken a hit. Jerry's trying to pull a fast one.
Ist da jemand?
If I can shut those doors, make them stay shut, it should trap the Zugwerfer in here for when the flyboys unleash hell.
Ich hab was gesehen.
Zum Glück ist der Dienst bald vorbei.
Früher oder später finde ich sie.
Er muss hier irgendwo sein.
No one's opening these doors now.
Wie oft habe ich Ihnen gesagt, dass der Druck der Treibstoffpumpen nicht zu hoch sein darf? Das führt zur Katastrophe.
Ach, wir müssen die Effizienz maximieren. Ein bisschen zusätzlicher Druck wird nicht schaden.
Sind Sie wahnsinnig?
That pressure valve.
Mit dem Feuer.
I could use it to overload the fuel tank. Give Gottschalk the fiery send-off he deserves.
Es geht halt nicht anders.
Gruppenführer Hermann Gottschalk, one of the heads of Special Committee C, and the commander of the Gestapo unit that have been busy keeping the committee's activities secret from the rest of the Reich. What's the matter, Gottschalk? Couldn't handle the pressure? Don't worry, I'll be joining you in hell soon enough. Looks like the Kleiner Blumer carriage is inside the roundhouse. Might be able to use that to my advantage.
Was wohl daheim gerade los ist? Was war das? Hallo? Wer ist da?
If I sabotage the roundhouse wheel, I can trap the Kleinerblumer carriage inside, where it can't interfere with the invasion. That's all the Zugwerfer's dealt with. All that's left is to call in the RAF heavies. Whatever it takes. This is it. Once I signal the heavies, there's no going back. If there's anything else that I need to do, now's the time. Whatever it takes.
Alles in Ordnung? Was ist passiert? Nein, bitte nicht!
Not so fast, Fritz. Calm and quiet.
You could go on a suicide mission and still come home.
Bring it up next time we see Carl, yeah?
Speaking of which, HQ've had a word. New orders incoming.
Oh. No rest for the wicked, eh? Oh, speak of the devil.
How long until you leave?
Not long.
A pity. We could use more soldiers like you around here.
Here's hoping you don't need to, eh? Bonne chance, mon ami.
Right back at you. Mission accomplished. Thanks to the actions of Hawker and the SOE, Morris and Station 12, Carillon, and an unfathomable number of heroic resistance fighters, the D-Day landing was uninterrupted by the Kleiner-Blumer conspiracy, and the operation was ultimately successful. Special Committee C are no longer a threat to the Allied war effort. The end of the war is in sight, but the fight is far from over. Preparing new orders for Captain Harry Hawker. Codename Wraith.